Hello YouTubers. I figured I'd bring you something today that you probably haven't seen before, because I don't see these too often. It's the original Elfquest comics. They're magazine sized, and they're also in black and white. So you can see it's a black and white comic. The backs, there's issues 1 and 2. And the backs also have nice color portraits on them. Now these originally came out in 1979, the series started. That was before there was a comic shop in my town. And I think, if I were to guess, I probably got these in around 1980, and I had to order them from back issue catalog. I may have gotten them from Mile High Comics. I can't remember. I remember making some orders for them in the late 80s. And I think I got them for Christmas. My parents bought them for me because, you know, I was probably 14 or 15 at the time, and didn't have any way to order them myself. So my parents got them for me. And then I got a subscription. There's issues 5 and 6. And I can't remember how long I had the subscription for, maybe till the end. Or else, I think a comic shop opened up in a couple towns over, in 1981. But as you can see, there's some really nice artwork, especially in the backs of these. I like this one a lot. And it looks like a lot of it was done with some colored pencil. A lot of the color on it looks like colored pencil in some of these. Maybe some washes here and there, and some pen and ink. That one might be a wash. But Elfquest was a series I was really into way back when. And just to let you know how time flies, I don't think I've had these off my shelf in a long time. I don't think I've read them since the 80s. I'm looking at the covers now going, wow, these are really nice. I don't even recognize much of them. That's an especially nice one. I really like her when she uses a nice line here. Some of the colored pencil stuff gets lost on me there, but I really like her line when she gives us a nice sort of standard comic book line with coloring within that. So wow, some really nice stuff. Like I said, I got these all. I probably got the first, I don't know, 6 or 8 issues all at once when my parents got them for me for Christmas, and then read them as they came out. It's a nice one of the little fairies going in somebody's hair. But Elfquest is a story about a tribe of elves, and I remember there was the love affair, and these two were best friends, and she was in love with him, and then there was some elf who was the heel. Skywise was the best friend elf. I think somewhere here we had the heel elf. Then there were some wolves who they were friends with, and this issues 11 and 12. Once again, some really nice illustrations on these. I eventually got these, and I have them on my shelf too, in some sort of trade paperback form, which is an oversized one that came. I think they colored them and put them out in some sort of trade paperback, another company other than Moonshade, Strongbow. There's the Wolfpack. Like I said, I have not read these since the 80s, which will tell you how time flies. I've been meaning to reread them just to see how they hold up, because like I loved them when I was in high school. That was a long time ago. Nice bright orange there. I don't know, Secret of the Wolf Riders. I don't recognize that Wolf Rider guy at all, but nice cover. I like the orange and green. Issues 13 and 14. Hike, Winnowill, tie-dye. I said I love the back covers are beautiful. The front covers are beautiful. I read some of the later Elfquest series stuff. Nice big-eyed elf cover. When I think either Marvel or DC published. I think DC published all of this stuff in archive editions. And I was never a fan of Elfquest after this initial series. I don't know why. I don't know if I just grew disinterested in it or the series wasn't as good. I have no explanation for you. Like I said, I haven't read these in a long time. But after, 1984 or so, when the series ended, I wasn't using. Look at this. This is a, you don't see this too often. That's a 5th color silver ink. In 1984, I think this came out. The year is 83 in the signature. Man, that sure was common in the 90s on Marvel and DC comics, but wow, you didn't really see that too much on indie comics from the 80s. Now we're getting into the characters. Oh, that's right, there were some sort of trolls in this series, too. Cavi and Yukar. Now we're getting into the stuff I really don't know. The later stuff. And then it wraps up. Quest's End, Part 1 and Part 2. Woodlock, Rainstone, and Shensin. No idea who those are. Lord Val, I think I remember. And here's the final issue of Elfquest. Not the greatest cover, I gotta say. That one seems to be all... That might be paint rather than colored pencil. But she doesn't have... I think some of her other more graphic covers were better. Yeah, I like the graphic on the back. Pretty nice. But just to show you how long I've had these on my shelf, I had to take them out of their bags, and I'm going to have to replace the bags. Because these are early 1980s bags that are getting really yellow. Can't really capture how yellow they are there, but trust me, they're not going back in these. I got some new ones for them. So let's see, which was my favorite cover? I'll leave... Not bad. I like that Guttlecraw a lot. Silver one doesn't do it for me. I like this one a lot with the big eyes. That works. We'll put that one in first place for now. Let's see, what else do we have? I like this one too, but those are both good, but we'll wait. I think there's a couple of ones I liked better. I like both of those. More big eyes. Maybe number 11 will go in the finals pile. Oh, I do like that. I think this one's going to make it into the finals pile. That fairy. Let's see. I like this one a lot too, number 7. That's a great back cover, Sava. I like the horse front cover and this purple one. Ah, there, Rayek. He was the heavy. I think he was the one who came between the romance of the two lead characters. And the two lead characters were Lita and Cutter. Those are also both nice. I don't think the first two covers were my favorites, but I like the first two back covers. Alright, my favorite covers. We're going to go with these 4, I guess. I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. And I like that. I think, you know, maybe those two right there I'm showing are my favorites. But either way, here's a look at some early 80s comics that you might not have seen before. So they're all magazine size. And I'm going to have to give them a read again. Over and out.